This is a video to give you some reassurance actually, about beech. I planted these bare root copper beech plants in December 2022, Fagus sylvatica purpurea, and these bud in spring. Now we're in May, we're approaching mid-May, and as you can see, there's not really a lot that's happening here, and I've been coming out for the last 2 months, ever since March, when spring began, to see if these buds are actually doing anything. And I've looked at them, looking for changes in colour, looking to see if they're actually getting bigger, and I've become obsessed. And you know, sometimes I thought, yeah, this looks a bit bigger than the day before, or maybe not, maybe I'm just imagining it. So well, this is just to show you that we can just see that this is coming into bud. So don't despair. The changes are very, very, very slow with beech, and you know, I can clearly see that the buds down here have got bigger, and they will burst quite shortly. In fact, I can see a little, it's probably not coming up on the camera, there's a black caterpillar on one of these. So it's worth being patient. Patience is a virtue when it comes to beech. It's a very, very late budding hedge or tree, when you consider that most hedges or trees are in full leaf now. And looking at these, you know, they haven't really done much. But I got a really, really pleasant surprise this morning. If I pan over here, look at this. These are the first leaves. And these weren't here yesterday. It wasn't, you know, you can see overnight they've just literally fast forwarded and burst into leaf. This is overnight, and it seems like this is the way that beech operates. Like it's really, really slow, really, really slow, not a lot happening, and then literally overnight. And we have had a burst of really, really heavy rainfall. It's been a really, really wet night here in the southeast. It's come into bud finally. So my beech hedges weren't dead, they were alive. And I knew they were alive, and you can tell because they're going to have they're going to be very springy and bendy. You know, that's vitality. They're full of life there, and if you scrape a little bit of bark off there, it'll be green underneath. So that's a clear sign that they're alive and they haven't rotted at the roots. It's just a case of being patient and knowing, especially if you've planted a bare root hedge, you know, it can take up to 4 or 5 months to establish, and you're looking at end of April, May for beech to burst into bud. So don't pull them out, just be patient.